you want to get back to your roots,
right?
To your foremothers,
right?
How the ancient women dress,
right?
So you could become a virtuous woman,
right?
That makes sense. So I know it's not going to be an overnight process, but you want to slowly start incorporating dresses into your wardrobe until finally you got more pants.
Right.
All right. You got any questions on that? Why are you looking like that?
No, I'm thinking.
What you thinking?
I don't know.
I'm doing I know is risk. Like what you saying, I ain't trip. Like I'm a king, no, not a nigga. I keep my distance from the wicked. I guess they ready, the time is ticking. I let them come and witness. Want my people to shine with greatness. Remember the days of angel. Our time is.
All praise to the Most High. All right, give me 1 Corinthians chapter 6, give me verse 9. Right, so like the brother going into, hey, if you unrighteous, you're not going to inherit the kingdom of the Most High God.
Right. Right.
The kingdom is not made for unrighteous, for people that's wicked.
Right.
The Most High didn't make the kingdom for people that's wicked to inherit. He only made the godly to inherit that, so that means you got to change your ways.
Right.
So bring that out, 1 Corinthians 6 and 9.
Book of 1 Corinthians 6 and 9.
Know
ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh?
The Lord said,
Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh?
So if you unrighteous, you're not going to inherit the kingdom.
Right.
You got pastors having same-sex marriages allowed in their congregation, having homosexuals be in positions of leadership, right? You got them pedophiles and child molesters all in the Christian church, man.
Right.
You got people out there that's killing people, murderers. Hey, if you're into all type of, it's a lot of unrighteousness. All right, the list goes on. It's not just, hey, you run the red light, you're unrighteous. No, it's more mischief in the scriptures, man.
Right.
So it says, know you not that the unrighteous shall inherit the kingdom. Read.
Be not deceived.
It says what?
Be not deceived.
What the Lord say?
Be not deceived.
Right, so don't deceive yourself, man. Don't, the people in the world, they favorite line to hit you with, hey, we all sin. Alright? We all go off. Hey, they'll try to pull that on you, man.
Right.
You let them know, hey, sis, you gotta repent, change your ways. Hey, brother, you gotta stop doing, hey, we all sin. Fuck it up. Don't we all sin? Right, they try to put you in the corner, man. But guess what? Hey, everybody has sinned, but it's a difference between willfully sinning and sinning unknowingly.
Right.
They sin willfully, man.
Right.
You ask these people, hey, are you want to keep living in sin? And guess what? They want to live in sin, man. They want to be amongst the elements by the bead and practice witchcraft.
Right.
Smoke weed, play loud music, right? Have fun, right? Eve getting the damn belly button pierced. She getting her damn privy members pierced, man. Jake by the beach right now, all right, trying to look where Eve is at. It's a lot of madness. So read that again from the top.
Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh? Be not deceived, neither fornicators nor idolaters.
It says what?
Neither fornicators nor idolaters.
So if you fornicating, let's talk about it. What's fornication? Right? Sexual immorality. Any unlawful sexual act. Right? If you're a whoremonger, you're a man, you love sleeping with many fold different women, you don't give a damn what shape or size, you're a whoremonger.
Right.
You're gonna be destroyed.
Right.
If you're a woman and you're a harlot, you're sleeping with any man that looks at you a certain way, the Lord gonna destroy you, man. Alright? Nor idolatry. If you practicing idolatry, man. Alright? Y'all got a question? Alright, if you into idolatry, you got a damn celebrity, your favorite celebrity, you praising them. Alright? You putting your woman on a pedestal, you idolizing your job, whatever, you're idolizing your vehicle, your house. Anything that you put over the Most High God, that's an idol.
Right.
We don't care if you putting your dog. You got certain brothers, they put their dog on the pedestal. Alright? They putting their dog. You got a damn dog. I got to tend to my dog, man. Alright?
Oh.
I got to wrap up. Alright, you ask the brother, where you going? Man, my dog, man, got out of the cage. Alright? Brother, you putting your dog as an idol.
Right. And so it's like,
nothing should come before this truth.
like it throws it, and you gotta.
And this truth should come first. Everything else should fall right in line.
Right.
If you find yourself putting different stuff over this truth, you gotta examine yourself.
Right.
You gotta check your spirit, man. Everything should be according to the Most High will first and foremost. And if it's not, then you got your priorities messed up. So the Lord said, neither fornicators nor idolaters. Read that from the top.
Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh? Be not deceived, neither fornicators nor idolaters.
Right, you're a fornicator, like we said earlier. Give me side right, 23:19. Right. And give me Hebrews chapter 13:4. Right, so the Most High, He's against fornicators.
Iraq.
Yeah, Iraq.
This is Iraq, chapter 23 and verse number 19. Such a man only fears the eyes of men.
Start at verse 17.
Verse 17. All bread is sweet to the whoremonger.
It says what?
All bread is sweet to the whoremonger.
Right, so a whoremonger, again, which is a man that lays down, hey, all bread is sweet to him. He don't care if it's sourdough bread,
Right.
brochet bread,
Right.
the damn raisin bread,
Right.
the damn, what else? Wheat bread. Wheat bread,
Right.
white bread,
Right.
chocolate bread,
Right.
rye bread.
Right.
He don't give a damn. He
Don't
into
give a
all
damn.
types of bread. That's off. Midgets. All right. You got Jake. They into that stuff.
See,
White woman, Japanese woman. Oh man, she a foreign. Where you from? Right? Then she kind of got an accent to her. She from Paris. All right. Well, if you're a whoremonger and the Lord said all bread is gonna be sweet, read on.
All bread is sweet to a whoremonger.
Right.
He will not leave off till he dies.
He will what?
He will not leave off till he dies.
Meaning he gonna continue to be a whoremonger to the Most High kill him. Dang. That's the only thing that's gonna stop him is death.
Right.
Right? We're going.
A man that breaketh wedlock, saying thus in his heart, who seeth me? I am compassed about with darkness.
And that's what he's saying. Hey, the Lord is against fornication. The Lord is for marriage, man.
Right.
Right? We gotta start pushing marriage in these last days.
Right.
Right.
Our people don't want to get married anymore, man. At all. You gotta go?
Yeah, I got you.
You sure?
I got one verse.
Where you gotta go, brother? Where you gotta go, brother? Well, I got $100 to stay up here for 5 seconds. What?
hey, come on, brother. Come on, man. Brother, come on, man. You got 2 minutes, man. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, man.
You said what? Alright, we're gonna give you a flyer. Alright, get this brother a flyer. Alright, you will be an Israelite, okay? According to the Bible.
Okay.
Be safe,
All right,
brother. Be safe, brother. Be safe, brother. We gotta protect that, brother.
Yeah, so bring that up. Hebrews 13 and 4. Read that loud.
It's the book of Hebrews 13 and 4.
Bring it out.
Marriage is honorable in all.
What the Lord say?
Marriage is honorable in all.
No divorce.
Marriage is honorable in all.
Adultery.
Marriage is honorable in all.
So marriage is honorable, man.
Right.
We gotta start pushing a marriage on the earth.
Right.
Right.
Everybody else, they pushing divorce.
Right.
They pushing, hey, girls, hey, your man treating you good,
That's all.
go off on them. That's awful. Go off on him. Are he treating you bad? Alright, stay with him. Stay with him. That's how the world is, man. Alright? The Lord said, hey, marriageable is beautiful seeing a righteous Israelite family, man. In order. On one accord.
Right.
With the children, they got the fringes on.
Right.
Hey, they keeping the commandments.
Right.
Hey, that whole household is in God. That's righteous, man.
Right.
So the Lord said, hey, marriage is honored. Now, hey, we was just talking about that earlier. You got in the songs, and they telling you to split up, man. All right, don't work it out. It's over with. one little bump in the road is over with. All right.
Hey, brother.
So read that from the top.
Marriage is honorable in all, in the bed undefiled.
Right, because when you have when you're married, the bed is undefiled. Man. What is the bed being defiled when you're not married? When you're doing one night stands. All right. When you're doing get it blackout night, just get drunk. That's blackout. All right. You're going on the perfect match. All right. You're going on an island to find your perfect. That's
off.
Read the one.
But whoremongers and adulterers, God will judge.
It says what?
But whoremongers and adulterers, God will judge.
The Lord say?
But whoremongers and adulterers, God will judge.
Hey, so the Lord is judge. He's gonna judge all whoremongers and all adulterers.
Right.
So if you're a whoremonger and you're an adulterer, hey, the Lord is gonna judge you.
Right.
And it is what it is. Hey, we didn't see. Hey, I knew brothers that was big time whoremongers. The most I killed them. Damn. All right. The Lord not playing around, man. So go back to 1 Corinthians 6 and 9. All right. Give me Exodus 21.
I seen a video yesterday. A brother killed his woman because she put another man's body in her mouth.
Yeah.
He came home, he killed her, he put it on live.
She was laying on the ground. That's what you're gonna get in the world. You got crash out dummies, as they say. You just crashing out. Hey, that's the Lord putting the damn spirit of destruction upon you.
Right.
For not keeping his commandments. Alright. Read that.
The book of 1 Corinthians 6 and 9.
No.
Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh? Be not deceived, neither fornicators nor idolaters.
Right, so we cover fornicators.
Idolaters.
Now, idolaters, men that practice idol worship. Again, that could be anything. Right. You got people that's in Islam. Right. They worshiping the God Allah. Right. All right. You got people in Hinduism. Right. Worshiping Shiva. Right. Ganesh. Right. You got people that believe in the Greek gods. They worshiping Zeus and Poseidon. Right. All right. And Hades, the god of the underworld. All right. Hey, that's all madness, man. Right. So if you are idolater, you into idol worship on any type of level, the Most High is going to destroy you because you're supposed to put him first.
Right.
All right. He's the creator of heaven and earth.
Right.
The sun didn't create itself. The moon just didn't get here by itself, man.
Right.
The stars just didn't get here.
Right.
The trees that's on the land, they didn't just sprout up out of nowhere. Hey, the Most High did that.
Right.
All right. The King of Kings, the Lord of Lords. So bring it out, Exodus 21.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 20, and verse number 1. Bring it out. And Yahweh spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt,
Right?
out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
Read that again.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
What the Lord say?
Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
So you can't have no other gods, man.
Right.
Hey, people, they put their cell phone as their God. All right, you look at their screen time, and it say 18 hours a day. All right, how are you on your phone 18 hours a day? Did you sleep at all? All right, did you pray? Did you read?
Right.
Did you at least meditate?
Right.
What's going on, sisters?
I know.
We got good news for you. We got great news for you. Come here.
Coming back.
Come here.
Don't run away from the truth.
Sis. Come here.
Check it. Come check it out. 5 minutes.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
5 minutes.
OB, you can do this. Watch over this.
Let's go. You come around here, sis. On this side. Alright, how you doing?
I'm fine.
What's your name?
Jay.
Okay, Jay. Y'all don't gotta be shy. Y'all gotta be shy. We just up here teaching the Bible. You believe in the Bible?
Yeah, I do.
You do? Okay, but how long you been believing?
I mean, since I was younger, but around like high school.
Okay.
That's when I started.
Now, do you understand the Bible?
Yeah.
Or it's kind of like hard to be understood?
I mean, no, I understand.
Okay, so what's the summary of being a Christian, right?
Yeah.
What's the summary I told you you could actually be perfect?
I mean, I don't think anyone's perfect.
Give me Matthew chapter 5.
It's a book of Matthew.
Listen, we're going to show you some things within this 10-minute span before you go. We're not going to hold you up all day, but it's going to be some things you never heard before. And this is what you call the truth of the Bible. So the church, the school systems, America, they're not teaching you the truth. We're just going to be honest. But today you're finna hear the raw and ultimate truth. Now, whether you want to accept it or not, that's on you. But you heard the truth, all right? Yeah. And we saying this because we love you. You are our sister. We want you to do better. I bring this up.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5 and verse number 48.
Bring it out.
Be therefore perfect.
What did Christ say?
Be therefore perfect.
So Christ, out of his own mouth, that red letter, sure, red letter, he said, be therefore perfect. We doing?
Be therefore perfect, even as your Father, which is in heaven, is perfect.
Because the Father, which is in heaven, is perfect. The thing is, with the word perfect, people have a misconception of what perfect is. People think perfect is you not making any mistakes for your whole entire life. That's not what the definition means.
Right.
Being perfect means to be complete, to be whole, sound, having integrity. And that's something you can do. So if Christ says you can do it, you can do it. The thing is, our people don't know what to believe in.
Right.
Even you say you believe in Jesus. Jesus has a, did you know Jesus wasn't even, that's not his real name? Because the letter J wasn't invented until the 1600s. So what would be his true name? What does he look like? Because if you look up Jesus on your phone, what will pop up?
Well, I know people say a white man, I know he's Middle Eastern.
Well, Middle Eastern doesn't have, that's a geographical location. So if I say you're Northwestern,
Yeah, but people think he's Europe.
right. Now, what does the Bible say here? Now, give me Hebrews 7:14 real quick. I'm about to show you something. Hebrews 7:14.
Hebrews chapter 7, verse number 14.
Book of Hebrews, chapter 7 and verse number 14. For it is evident. For it is what? For it is evident.
Read that again.
For it is evident.
Right?
That our Lord sprang out of Judah.
So Jesus, who the world calls Jesus, he will be an Israelite from the tribe of Judah.
Right.
Judah is the top tribe of the nation of Israel.
Right.
So yes, Jesus will be a Jew, he will be an Israelite, but he's from the tribe of Judah.
Right.
Now Revelation 1:14.
Book of Revelation 1, verse number 14.
Book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse
His
number 14.
his hairs were white like wool,
Right?
as white as snow.
So Christ had white woolly hair, it's white as snow.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
He had red eyes, we don't want.
And his feet like unto fine brass,
Grass
as,
is brown, it's like a penny. We don't want.
as if they burned in a furnace.
How dark was Christ?
As if they burned in a furnace.
So Christ is so dark it looked like he got burned. So again, yeah, this is what you see. You know who this is? But do you know this is the actual man that they painted? His name was Cesare Borgia. Leonardo da Vinci, have you ever heard about him? The famous painter of the Mona Lisa. He actually painted this man, which was his secret lover, and to be God, to be Jesus. So sis, that's what, if we know that Jesus is an Israelite from the tribe of Judah, he has hair like wool. What people has hair like wool? Are you sure?
I mean, black people. Sorry.
What is woolly texture here?
Oh wait, I thought you meant the color. Sorry.
Yeah, wool.
Yeah.
Woolly, the texture.
Like, okay, black people.
Yeah, us. So the truth is, sister, we would not be black people. We're not African Americans. That was a lie. Your oppressor told you that. We're not Negroes. We're not slaves. We are the Israelites. Right. They're the same people that Moses freed out of Egypt. We are those same So the only way Christ is going to come back and save his people, sister, if you repent and come back to who you are. That's a princess on this earth. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right.
About it.
So, hey, like I said, I know you said you got to have a relationship with God, but what does it mean to have a relationship with God?
I guess like our practice.
Okay. Like what practices? Okay. First John 2:3. Now, what Bible verse says we have to actually go to church? That was a lie. We don't have to go to church. The church is actually a people, right? Or it's a place. Right. Did you know that? So, what? So why are we going to church? Be honest. What do they do in church? They dance. They sing. They pass on the collection plate. Which in the Bible it says nothing about put in your offering and tithes with actual money. Right. The tithes is the crops of the land. Right. So don't say throw a 50 ball in the offering basket. That's not in the Bible. So what are we doing? Let's keep it above. We doing the same practices from slavery. That's what we're doing. So it's time to take these shackles off our mind. We got 3 more verses before you leave. Bring us out.
The book of 1 John 2 and 3, and hereby we do know that we know him if we keep his commandments.
If we what?
If we keep his commandments.
How do we know God?
If we keep his commandments.
Now a lot of people say they know God. But John is saying, hey, if you really know God, you will keep his commandments. Right.
He that saith, I know him.
It says what?
He that saith, I know him.
So he that saith, I know him, read on.
And keepeth not his commandments.
And decides that's not keeping his commandments.
It is a liar.
Is a what?
Is a liar.
What does the Bible say?
Is a liar.
Read on.
And the truth is not in him.
So the Lord said, if you say you know him, but you're not keeping his commandments, you're a liar. Right. It is what it is. So what are the commandments that we should be keeping? Okay. Sabbath. That's 5. You got 5 more to go. Covet. Thou shalt not covet. That's 1. Thou shalt not covet. Nope. Yeah. No covetousness. You never heard that before? Yep, so it's thou shalt not covet, no adultery, no other gods before him. Yeah. And that's pretty much the rest. But you said, remember the Sabbath, right? Now, do you know what the Sabbath is?
Like on Sunday, like don't like.
Now, is it a Sunday?
I believe so because it's 7 days.
Okay, what's the 7th day of the week?
Sunday.
Are you sure?
Also.
You got a calendar on your phone?
Saturday.
It's Saturday.
Yeah.
You look at your calendar, the 7th day of the week is Saturday. The first day of the week is Monday. Right. I mean, it's Sunday. Monday is the first day of the work week. Right. That's why people categorize Monday as the first day. But Sunday is the first day of the week. Right. Saturday would be the 7th day. Right. So you probably never known that, but they actually changed it from Saturday to Sunday because of religious practices, but that wasn't so during the time of the Roman Empire. So this whole time we go to church on Sunday, but really Saturday we're not supposed to do no work. And guess what we do on a Saturday? Go to the mall, go to the museum, we buy, we sell, not resting, not doing people working on overtime. So today is the true Sabbath. And the days go by when the sun sets, every day, evening unto evening. Because we didn't have clocks back then. That makes sense? Now we about to show you 2 commandments that's not outside of the 10 before you leave. That's outside of the 10 because it's way more than just 10 commandments. How many commandments do you think is in this whole book?
Yeah. I'm just picking up.
12. Leviticus 11:7.
It's the book of Leviticus 11:7. And the swine,
And the what?
and the swine,
Read the one?
though he divide the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you.
So do you eat pork?
Yeah.
Do.
Okay, well, actually, to be honest, I try. I don't really. Not often. Like, if it's like, yeah, I can eat it. But, like, my parents, they grew up in a Muslim environment.
Okay.
So they don't.
Your parents are Muslim?
No, their parents are Muslim. Well, we're Nigerian, so most people are either Muslim.
Okay. So, the swine. I know we grew up in that environment. Your parents didn't. All praise to the Most High. But we can't eat no more pork for the rest of sin. That's what they're not telling us. So, would you be willing to stop eating pork for God? That is okay. All praise. Now you got different substitutes. You got beef, lamb, turkey, chicken, buffalo.
And mostly beef.
Yeah, so, you know, you never had lamb? Yeah, you got many different substitutes. So, read verse 9.
Verse 9. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters.
Right?
Whatsoever have fins and scales.
It says what?
Whatsoever have fins and scales in the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers, them shall ye eat.
So you eat seafood?
Yeah.
What type of seafood? Catfish? Okay. No, what about shrimp? Lobster? Crab? Okay. Yeah, so we can only eat fish that got fins and scales. Catfish, we can't eat that because it has fins but it don't have scales. So you want to make sure you pay attention to the foods. And this is something that's little, but it's going to go a long way with our diet. So God gave us laws for our diet that we can and we cannot eat. The problem is, most of us are eating abominable foods.
Right.
Was you about to say something?
No.
You got any questions on that?
No.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Alright, so are you going to change your diet for the Lord? Okay, I'll praise you. Now, do you smoke or anything? Okay, I'll praise you. Any tattoos? Plan on getting any tattoos? Okay, that would be a sin, so we don't want to do that. I'll praise you. 1 Timothy 2:9, and we're going to leave you off with this one.
1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse number 9.
Bring it out.
In like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
And what?
And modest apparel.
Right?
With shamefacedness and sobriety, not with broided hair, or gold, or pearls, or costly array.
Right, that's it. The point is, women have to dress in modest apparel. Right. Now, modest apparel, you go into that word, you go into a dress. So it's a dress code for men and women according to the Bible. Alright, us as men, we have a particular dress code. We have the movement. For the women of our nation, they have a dress code. So I'm not sure you have any dresses at home. You don't really wear dresses? Okay. Well, it's a commandment for the Lord for you to put on a dress. Now, as far as the whole dressing, women how they dress nowadays, that came as time went on. When you go past the 1930s, no woman was wearing what they wear now. All of them was dresses. It was nothing wrong. For the whole planet since the beginning of time. And this modern civilization, as time went on, pants got created. Next thing you know, that led to crop tops and down booty shorts and promiscuous. Alright, we just calling it out because, you know, that's what it is now. But you want to get back to your roots,
right?
To your foremothers, how the ancient women dress, so you can become a virtuous woman.
Right.
That makes sense. So I know it's not going to be an overnight process, but you want to slowly start incorporating dresses into your wardrobe until finally you got more pants.
Right.
Alright? You got any questions on that? Why are you looking like that?
No, I'm thinking.
What you thinking?
I don't know.
Alright. Now, what's 3 things you learned up there too?
I learned that I have to there's like scale for and I'm not sure before and I mean have social
Okay, all praise. Now again, since you will be an Israelite as well, God shows the people that's who you are. It's a bloodline. It's not a this is not a religion to be up here and preach. Right? This is not a we just doing this for fun. This is who you truly are.
Right.
We do encourage you to do your research. Don't just take our word for it. We encourage you to do your research, read the Bible for yourself, and look into it with the. You got the resources. You have the internet, so we want you to do your own research. But this is indeed the truth, sister.
Right.
So you want to thank the Most High because He counts you worthy to receive this. A lot of people can't receive it. A lot of people keep walking. A lot of people are going to be destroyed.
Right.
You're just going to be honest. But the Most High counts you worthy, so when you go home, you want to thank the Most High for what He just told you today, because He didn't have to tell you. All right. So get a sister a flyer.
YouTube channel, Instagram, so all the social media, and the tribes.
Thank you.
All right, so take
Have
care.
a nice day.
All right, all praise to the Most High. Clap it up. She was hearkening now. All right. She was hearkening, not bucking up. Right. All right. Yeah, her friend in Islam, right? Yep. Yeah. He's African. Oh yeah, she's Sudanese. Oh yeah, destroyed. Hey, listen. Hey, the sister was hearkening. All right. Let's just let you know, hey, there's hope out here.
Right.
You say you know you're an Israelite?
Yes, sir.
You keeping the commandments?
I'm trying to celebrate the Sabbath. I'm at work though, so.
All right, keep on, turn that trying into doing.
Right.
Give me James chapter 1 and 22.
You know.
Right? And what's going to separate you from the rest of the bunch is you actually walking the walk and not talking the talk.
Right.
Right? So a lot of jakes, they talking the talk. Yeah, I'm an Israelite. Alright? They throwing up the fist. Alright? They throwing up the Shabbat Shalom. Alright? They walking, they Shabbat Shalom. They chilling out. But what's going to separate you from the rest of the bunch is you, man, while you trying, it's another man doing.
Right.
And he going to pass you up. Alright? It was a brother, and he kind of told me in righteousness, if you're not on fire, I'm personally going to outwork you. And guess what? I ain't take that personally. So while you might be slothful, not on fire, there's going to be somebody out there, they're going to outwork you. And it is what it is.
Right.
You got to deal. It's either you're going to let them outwork you, or you're going to be in a righteous competition. So bring that up.
This is the book of James, chapter 1 and verse number 22.
Bring it out.
But be ye doers of the word.
The Lord say,
But be ye doers of the word.
that again,
But be ye doers of the word.
or just hearers.
But be ye doers of the word.
Read,
And not hearers only.
and not what?
And not hearers only.
So the Lord said, be a doer of the word.
Right.
Put on your fringes, man.
Right.
Keep the Sabbath day.
Right.
Don't eat pork.
Right.
Don't eat shrimp carolasta.
Right.
Keep a beard on your face.
Right.
Keep hair on your head.
Right.
Don't smoke weed.
Right.
Don't do drugs.
Right.
Keep the feast days.
Right.
Keep the new moon.
Right.
Don't fornicate.
Right.
Don't be an idolater.
Right.
Don't be a drunkard.
Right.
You gotta actually do these commandments, man.
Right.
Go out there and teach the people. Feed the sheep. And don't be slothful.
Right.
Alright? You gotta actually do these things. Y'all got a question? No question? What's your nationality? Indian. So you're an Elamite.
What does that mean?
Elam. You descend from an ancient man called Elam.
Right.
You never heard of him?
Nah.
That's your great grandfather. So you East Indian, right? You practice Hinduism?
I mean, this,
You what?
I don't believe in God.
Why you don't believe in that? That's the God see in nativity.
Right.
I said that's the God see in nativity. Shiva, Ganesh. You know about Shiva and Ganesh?
Sure, yeah.
Right, that's your heritage. You was born in India, East India.
So,
I said you was born in India though,
yes.
but you came to America.
Correct.
What made you come to America?
Better opportunities.
Huh?
Better opportunities.
So basically the American dream.
Sure.
Right? Can't make this up.
Make it up.
So what's the American dream?
Make money.
You said make
A lot of
money.
money, yeah. A lot of money.
And what else?
Pretty much. Life is full of suffering. I don't believe in happiness. Might as well make money and have joy.
So y'all couldn't do that. You couldn't do that over there in India. I said you couldn't do that in India.
No, but it's better here. It's easier here. The dollar has a lot of power that you can expend in other countries. What the fuck am I going to do being in India, making that kind of money?
I mean, you with your family over there.
I'm not close to my family.
Well, let's say if you was close, you with your
If
family.
if I was staying in India, what kind of argument is that?
No, I'm saying, let's say if you was close to your family, you around your family.
Right.
You could practice Hinduism. That's what I'm saying. That's a part
I
of
get what it
the
is, yeah.
But you came over to America to what? Just live the American dream?
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
To each his own. All right. That Elon came over here to wear a damn North Face coat.
It's a lot.
It's excellent. Compared to the American dream, and actually saying yes.
He said yes. He wanted to live the American dream. But it's no such thing as an American dream.
Right.
The American dream is gonna get you destroyed.
Right.
Alright? An American dream is an illusion, man.
Right.
It's to make you think that you live in life and you living freely, but all you doing, you just living in pleasure.
Right.
And eventually pleasure run out.
Right.
Alright? You gotta pay for this. What's your nationality?
Puerto Rican. 2 minutes.
What's your nationality, bro?
For God.
So yeah, Elon, they finished. They don't like. All right. His father is ashamed of him. Read that.
Okay. This is the book of James, chapter 1 and verse number 22. Read it out. But be doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving your own self.
Right? Because you're gonna be deceiving yourself, man. All right. You know you're an Israelite, but guess what? It's gonna be people. They gonna be coming into this truth, like the sister that was hearkening. And guess what? She gonna actually do the commandments.
Right.
She gonna stop eating pork.
Right.
She's not gonna be saying, "Oh yeah, I'm trying to stop eating pork." You know, it's been a battle or whatever. All right. I'm gonna be doing that. Y'all talked to the brother already? So brother, what you learned from last time that you've been up here?
That God was black. I mean, Jesus was black, yeah.
What else? Where you going, brother? Here. Right, but you gonna have, the sister, she not gonna be saying, yeah, I'm trying to stop eating shrimp, crab, and lobster. Hey, she gonna be doing it through the spirit.
Right.
She gonna say, yeah, I know I'm supposed to wear a dress, but hey, the sister gonna be wearing a dress.
Right.
Right? It's really up to your zeal in the Most High God.
Right.
Are you inflamed with zeal? All right, or you don't give a damn. You just kind of going with the flow.
Right.
All right, you in your own little world. You like Elon. Damn. Just, in your own little world. Living a fast life.
Stinky Elon.
Right? In the fast, he in the fast lane. About to crash to his destruction.
Nice.
Or are you gonna live in a slowly? You kind of slow. You driving slow. You paying attention. You being circumspect. All right. You counting the cost in this thing.
Right.
Right, give me Luke chapter 14 and 28. You gotta count the cost.
Right. This is the book of Luke, chapter 14, and verse number 28. For which of you, intending to build a tower, sitteth not down first, and counted the cost, whether he has sufficient to finish it.
Right, that's like a man that built this tower. He didn't just start building it. Hey sis, how y'all doing? I'm alright, how you doing? I wasn't finna shake your hand, but it's cool, it's cool.
I thought you knew.
Yeah, we still out here for you. Y'all got a minute for the Bible?
I always have a minute.
Just 5 minutes. We ain't gonna take up your time too much. Just 5 minutes. How long y'all been believing in the Bible? All your life? Okay. Now, we want to show y'all something because a lot of our people have been lied to about the truth of the Bible.
Right.
So I want to ask y'all, sisters, who are we according to the Bible? Who are we? Yes. What's our nationality?
I mean, it's
Speak your mind.
I feel earth. She's black, blue, purple, but we from the earth. That's how I feel.
What color is the dirt? Look at the dirt. What's color? We was made from dust, right? Dirt, right?
the dirt is brown, so therefore, yes. I know all about the 5 shades, but I'm more like, God is love, so he loves all people.
That's what you believe.
I know the first man was black.
So we could know what they would.
I'm not taking that from it, but
open your eyes.
God didn't teach us to hate.
Don't nobody open their eyes.
Now, are you
He's
sure?
love.
I say
Now, God is love, absolutely. But does God hate at all?
Is he what?
I said, does God hate?
No, he don't hate. I don't feel like he hates.
Now, I'm about to show you something. Give me Proverbs 6 and 16. And give me Romans 9:13.
No, he do not. He's a forgiving God, because if he wasn't a forgiving God, how can you asking him to forgive you? Okay? He forgives. Okay?
Absolutely.
He's a forgiving God.
Absolutely.
Baby.
But it's always
You
two
know you
sides to
cannot
the story.
judge neither, because every time I get mad, I cannot judge. I be hurt, mad. I shall not
But sister,
judge.
just
Because
listen.
God is not
where do we get our
judging me, and I'm asking
where do we
for
get
him
our
to
emotions from? We get our emotions from the Heavenly Father.
Yeah, but you
So
still supposed to
God
forgive,
does
and
love,
you
absolutely.
shall not
He
judge.
gets angry, but he don't hate.
He
Thank
does get angry, but we
But
about to
y'all hate.
look. We finna
Thank
show
you.
y'all. Y'all believe in the book, right? We finna show y'all some stuff
But
y'all
man
never
wrote
heard.
that book.
Show me anything.
Hold on, sister. Of course, man
You
wrote
know, and I
everything.
hear
Right.
But who were these men that wrote this book?
Right.
We don't know. We don't
Trusted
know.
people that he
Holy
don't
men of
know.
God.
Yeah,
Right.
We don't know who that is.
Yeah, I
They
believe
say
that.
he white
I
with
believe that.
blue,
So read that.
blues.
Proverbs 6
No,
and
they know he's
16.
not.
Read that out from the top.
These 6 things doth the Lord hate.
It says what?
These 16 do what the Lord hate.
No, God don't hate.
These 16 do what the Lord hate.
So God actually does say it's 6 things that God hates. So that means that God hates. Read on.
Yea, 7 are an abomination unto him.
Right?
A proud look.
So God hates a proud look.
Right.
Read
Oh
on.
yeah, he
A
would hate.
lying
Of course,
tongue.
abomination.
And lying tongue.
And hands that shed innocent blood.
God hates people that
don't
shed
hate, he
innocent blood.
dislikes.
Read on.
And heart
Don't
that
hate.
despises wicked imaginations. Feet that be swift and running to mischief.
Right?
A false witness that speak of lies.
So God hates a false witness that speaketh lies. So sister, reality is God does say, and there's nothing wrong with that. He's God. It's a just balance.
Right.
He loves, but he also hates. God is good, but did you know God also, you believe God creates evil?
Because you create evil.
Yes.
Well, you created Satan, so I mean, you had to create
He
evil.
had to create evil. And there's nothing wrong with that. And that's something you want to accept. God creates the good and the bad. Look what God did to Job. God took everything from Job. Made his life a living hell. To the point Job, his name means hated by God. That's exactly what it means. Job thought he was hated by God. That was God's way of showing love to him. So the way we think might be wrong, or when somebody go through hard times, they think God hates them. But no, God's showing them love. Because he might try to show them humility. You You don't believe that? You don't believe God hates?
No, I said no. Hold on.
What you say?
I said when I'm going through something, I don't think God hates me because
That's not a thought that comes through our mind.
Yeah,
like,
that's
we
all I'm
don't think
saying. I said
God-
because when I come through,
But that's your faith. You got strong faith.
Yes,
You got
and I have
strong
to
faith.
sit there and cry. Sit there, cry.
But some people,
No
they believe God is doing bad too.
Yeah, that's the fake thing.
So this is how we know since God does hate. Now, do you believe that? Now that you heard these verses, it's true.
He hates some things.
He
the
hates some
abominations.
things. He hates some things. It's okay for him to hate. Now the next question is, sis, because you said you know we the 12 tribes. You know the original man was black, but what's your nationality that you would be called? Are you Mexican? You Issachar, right? Your father is Issachar. What about you? Are you considered American black? She from Judah. Cool. This is who y'all really are. Y'all are princesses
I'm from
on
the
earth.
earth.
We all are from the earth. But you have a nationality. You got blood running through your veins.
Right.
And it's holy blood. It's royal blood.
Absolutely.
So do I walk in prayer every day?
I walk on them.
But since you can't be chosen calling yourself Mexican or Latino or Hispanic, because that's what your slave master gave you,
Right.
priesthood or Spanish.
First of all, they made us period because Mexican wasn't even original. Like,
It wasn't.
Nationality.
It wasn't.
Our country was great. We were Native Americans,
Absolutely.
Aztec. You know what I'm saying? Because my bloodline's Aztec. I did my thing.
That's what you go back to, the Aztecas. But did you know?
You know what? Not today.
Did you know
It's
the
my
Az?
birthday. I'm not finna do
Oh
this
yeah, we
with
say
y'all.
we from Milwaukee,
Oh,
y'all.
this y'all. Oh yeah, we be in the 414.
I ain't with it. I love
Nice
y'all
chit
though.
chat with y'all. We
Yes,
gonna
y'all, when
make
y'all
love.
come to Milwaukee, hit me up, hit us
We
up,
gonna
cause
be
I
in.
get what you
We got
won't
brothers.
be wrong.
We got brothers in Milwaukee.
I don't even know it
Yeah,
like
they be
that.
over
though.
there
I
at
be trying.
27th and Center.
Yep.
Right
You
there
know
over
it
there.
on Brady Street, right?
No, on Center Street.
Oh, okay,
27th.
okay.
I don't know the proper time, but that was. I haven't heard the one on Brady.
Yeah, they be on 1400 Brady Street.
Yeah,
We got a flyer before y'all go
thank
there.
you.
Are y'all Israelite? Y'all princesses?
Right.
Remember
I
that.
like it. I was gonna see it for a minute, but I only got
My
this one
Instagram
day.
is Judah.
What?
I like it. Thank y'all.
All right, give us a follow. We'll follow you back.
God bless. God bless.
Yeah, we was about to rebuke that birthday, but she kind of stood up out of it out. All right, and you can't celebrate birthdays. That's a sign. Come. I showed her that God hates. She didn't know God hates was in there. She was fully confirmed and believed that God doesn't hate nothing. But hold on.
I know y'all brothers. Straight up.
Come hit a word, brother.
Take a flyer, brother. Take a flyer. Take a flyer.
Look, and the Lord said He hates.
Right.
How do you break that down?
Right.
Somebody got to deal with that.
Right.
Guess what He does hate, and you got to make it normalized. Right. And so, all right, sis, it's okay for God to hate.
Right.
Then she starts saying, yeah. It is.
Right.
Read that. Romans 9:13.
Is the book of Romans, chapter 9 and verse number 13, and it reads.
So what our women, chiefly our nation, but chiefly our women, they need somebody to teach them, man.
Right.
Right.
Jake be teaching them the wrong stuff.
Right.
All right, teaching them how to do things for money. All right, how to do wickedness. And we gotta start teaching our nation how to, cause our people gonna listen. But you gotta teach them the right stuff. Cause if you teach them wickedness, that's all they gonna know when they grow up.
Right.
Until you break down them strongholds.
Right.
Then you break down them strongholds, and then you start opening different chambers of their mind.
Right.
That's how the Most High do that.
Right.
And the Lord will unlock certain chambers in your mental that you never knew was possible.
Right.
And it's all by the Spirit of the Most High God. So bring that up.
It is the book of Romans, chapter 9 and verse number 13.
Bring it out.
God hates. She said, "Oh, God hates." Yeah, He hates abominations. No, He don't just hate abominations.
Right.
What are the abominations?
Right.
And it says a false witness that's speaking lies. That's a person. That's not a animal.
Right.
That's not a spirit.
Right.
God hates a false witness that's speaking lies. So if you're a false witness and you speak lies, God hates you.
Right.
That's in the Bible. If you have a proud look, God hates you. What else? What else? If you got feet that's swift to shed innocent blood, God hates you. Hands to do mischief, God hates you.
Right. False witness.
A false witness, God hates you.
Sowing discord.
If you sowing discord amongst brethren, the Lord hates you, man.
Right.
If your heart imagineth evil imagination, God hates that.
Right.
It is what it is. You gotta take that up with the Most High.
Right.
So bring that up.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 9 and verse number 13. Bring it out. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
But what?
But Esau have I hated.
Read that again.
But Esau have I hated.
Read.
What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with Yahweh? God forbid. Verse number 15. For he said to Moses.
Right. Is it unrighteousness with the Most High because he hates Esau and loves Jacob? Is God unrighteous for doing that? God forbid. You know what?
For he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion.
Right?
So then so then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of Yahweh that sheweth mercy.
So it's of the Most High that sheweth mercy. And the Lord, he does what he wants to do. Right? If you want to hate Esau and love Jacob, hey, it is what it is, man. There's nothing you could do about that.
Right.
You gotta kind of deal with it.
Right.
You gotta take, like we said, we gotta take that up with the Most High.
Right.
So that's showing you, hey, in the scriptures, the Lord hates.
Right.
You can't get around it. All right. The Most High, he hates Esau. That's written in, give that in Malachi chapter 1.
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 1 and verse number 2. Bring it out. I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother?
Right.
Saith the Lord. Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau.
And I what?
And I hated Esau.
Read that again.
And I hated Esau.
The Lord say.
And I hated Esau.
So he said, I hated Esau. Was not Esau Jacob's brother?
Right.
So this stuff goes back to ancient biblical times. This is a strong hatred. This hatred didn't just come overnight.
Right.
This hatred has been going on for centuries.
Right.
Decades. Millennials.
Right.
Right, give me Sirach chapter 27.
Bring it out.
Verse number 20. Start at verse 22.
Book of Sirach 27 and 22.
You know.
He that winketh with the eyes worketh evil, and he that knoweth him will depart from him. When thou art present, he will speak sweetly, and will admire thy words, but at the last he will wipe his mouth and slander thy sayings.
Right, who did that sound like? Does this sound like a Chinese man? You know, that's blind and can't see. Right? Does this sound like the damn Elamites that he's trying to live the American dream? Does he kind of hang down his head sadly, trying to get you a mischief? No. She's talking about the so-called white man.
Right. Right.
Right.
Read that again from the top.
Verse 22. He that winketh with the eyes worketh evil, and he that knoweth him will depart from him. When thou art present, he will speak sweetly, and will admire thy words, but at the last he will wipe his mouth and slander thy sayings.
See that? Read on.
I have hated many things.
What the Lord say?
I have hated many things.
No, he just hated a few things.
I have hated many things.
Well, he hated a little bit. Read
I
that
have
again.
hated many things.
So the Lord said, hey, I've hated many things. I don't just hate a little.
Right.
This is, yeah, it's a little stuff God hates. No.
Right.
Read that again.
I have hated many things.
Hey, the Lord said, I have hated many things, man. It's a lot of, hey, we all hate stuff, man.
Right.
Right. And we hate iniquity, man.
Right.
We hate certain spirits.
Right.
Right.
All right? You know one thing I really hate though? On my top 3? There's 2 things I hated. Yeah, the third is just crazy, man. I hate a damn Edomite woman that's trying to act like Eve. Oh. That's something personally that I hate. Oh, that's trying to act like Eve. Alright? I hate dykes.
Oh yeah.
Alright? I hate homosexuality.
Oh yeah.
Right? I hate covetousness, man. Right? I hate when Jake envying his brother. I hate that. There's certain things we just gonna hate. How much more for the Most High God?
Right.
So the Lord said, I've hated many things, read.
But nothing like him.
But what?
But nothing like him.
But what?
But nothing like him.
Read.
For the Lord will hate him.
That the Lord will hate him, man. Alright, so you got a precept.
It's Sirach chapter 50 and verse 25.
You know.
There are 2 nations that I detest, and the third does not even deserve to be called a nation. These are the Edomites,
Right?
the inhabitants of the Philistine cities, and the stupid Samaritans.
Hey, the Lord said he hates the Edomites, man. They detestable in their sin. So God actually hates these nations. You can't get around it.
Right.
But again, the problem lies that people don't know this Bible, man. People don't know the truth. Give me John 8:32. People never heard some of these precepts before. Alright? People don't read their Bible as they say they do. People don't study as they say they do. So when you finally hear something different, you think it's a lie. You think, oh nah, that gotta be wrong. That's not what I'm used to. Just cause that's not what you used to, that don't mean it's not true.
Right.
Alright? There's a lot of things in this world that you still haven't been used to. Alright? There's a lot of more things in this world to acquire learning. But just because you're not used to it, does that make it false?
Man, living over here in this Western world, you know, the outsiders, the other people over there in the East and everything, you know, they look at us as different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everything changed over here in this Western hemisphere. Everything is different.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, they look at, hey, you talk to people over there in the UK, hey, they be hearing about America, man.
Right.
They say it's different. Alright? They can't believe what's going on. And we was to go over there, you know, things would be different.
Right.
Food would be different. And the people over there in the East, they more spiritual than the people over here.
Right.
Air quality is better. Oh yeah, the air quality is different, you know? Alright, so bring it out.
The book of John 8:32.
You know.
And ye shall know the truth.
And you shall what?
And ye shall know the truth.
Read that again.
And ye shall know the truth.
They said, ye shall know the truth. Give me Galatians 4:17. Got that verse 16. So you gonna know this truth. Alright, we telling people the truth, man. I can't tell you a lot. Right? That's not even in my DNA.
Right.
If I know the truth, is something, I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Right.
What the problem is people they scared of the truth.
Right.
Because the truth requires you to change your ways.
Right.
You can't be scared of the truth.
Right.
You gotta accept it, take it on the chin, and you gotta move accordingly.
Right.
If not, if you can't handle the truth, then I don't know what to tell you.
Right.
Right, so bring that up.
This is the book of Galatians.
Come here to
chapter
word, bro.
4.
Y'all believe in the Bible? Y'all believe in the Bible? Come check it out. Give us 2 minutes for the word. For God.